You should get police footage coming under the train.
What's up, Polly? Feel good? Do you like that hill?
Quick smoke.
Yeah.
Of course it'll be good. It's Chad, you cow.
Let Chad work.
On the morning of day 3, the weather was less than ideal. As I had mentioned before, the weather in Utah almost purposely reminds you who is in charge at all the wrong times. Our drive into Bryce Canyon began with essentially a blizzard, which then turned into a rainstorm. When faced with bad weather, everything is that much harder. And we hadn't even started the backcountry portion of this trip yet. Now there is a famous quote from Patagonia founder Yvon Chouinard that I absolutely live by. It's not an adventure until something goes wrong. Over the years, I've learned in situations like this, especially on group trips, to never assume things will go as planned.
I hate everybody right now.
And the best way to deal with situations is to stay positive and embrace the challenges. Yeah, we have about an hour before we get to Bryce, but all there is a lot of blizzard happening. Yeah, we can hike in this. We're coming down the mountain and the snow turned to rain, so that's a bonus. Okay, just as I hoped, I see a big break in the sun over here. See clear skies ahead. Look at this little town.
Where were
Hi, Bryce Canyon.
where are we at?
Gotta imagine going to school here. Crazy. You just see the edge of Bryce right now. Should be good. Should be good.
Says that we could crash it for free. We gotta take the phones because we can't let nobody see. And pop a pill since you ain't here, not a thing to eat. Ooh, thunder only happens when it's raining.
Okay, we got 20, 40, 65.
Thank you.
And maps.
Bryce Canyon.
Wow, what do I think of it? Just amazing.
Yeah,
Hard to describe.
it is hard to describe.
Yeah, this weather conditions, man, was
Perfect.
just even better.
Perfect.
Você tá com medo?
Tô de boa, tô com frio, acho que vai continuar com frio.
What's everyone else doing today?
I don't know. Looks like they're scared of the weather.
Stuck in the traffic. In
I think people are at work right now.
At work?
Yeah, and look what we're
Oh,
doing.
They are. Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
Good, how are you?
Good. Woo! You sure you guys are ready? Here we go. Pretty epic.
Thank God, right?
Yay!
Makes things easier.
But anything can be perfect. Like this place is perfect and the weather is gonna be perfect.
Simbora!
This little point up here. Yeah, doing it. All right, made it to the edge of the canyon. I'm gonna start walking over, hit up the trail. Yeah. She was like, I just put my damn camera away.
Oh my god. Like another planet.
Foi só topinho, né?
Made it!
Just a little rock and I did it.
There we go. So we came across a little mud. Some new shoes are being put through the test.
Vem. Tamo tudo na merda, viu? Tudo no lodo.
Little muddy. Little mud ain't gonna hurt no one. Running, getting chased would suck in this.
We won't tell anybody.
1, 2, 3 e...
Tá no vídeo.
Tá tirando... Não, agora tá tirando foto também. Vídeo e foto. Tô tirando vários,
Cadê?
vamos.
Tá bom.
So since I wasn't shooting for a client this trip, I decided I was only bringing my Galaxy cell phone and the GoPro Fusion 360 camera. To be able to just set the camera down, shoot every direction, then create all your movements in post was pretty amazing. I was so impressed with how wide you could stretch the footage to really showcase how big and grand a place like Bryce Canyon actually looks like in person. Now I can say the only downside, which is a big one, is the lack of an external microphone jack. The internal mic is almost unusable. Guys, got some mud on your shoe.
Oh yeah, you got a trial down there?
Oh man, is it bad?
Oh yeah,
That's about the same as what yours are.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. Woo! I was a bit hesitant justifying buying a 360 camera, considering I do nothing extreme in any way, other than occasionally standing ankle deep in the ocean.
Look at that.
Look at that. That's awesome. Right before the trip, I bought a used one on Craigslist and only brought it along for the sheer novelty factor. But after seeing the footage, I was just blown away by how well this $400 camera performed. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go.
Go, Foxy!
Here we go. Here we go.
Ooh la la! Keep straight, but look down. Wow. Oh man, so beautiful.
There's a secret tunnel then I'll fall more deep.
In French?
That's the Lion King in French.
In French, I never heard that song. Na fé e no amor, até encontrar.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chad, seu ouvido, olha.
Yeah.
Come on, Chad.
Holy shit.
So, found this nice little cove. Gonna stop and have some lunch. Doing pretty good on time. Probably spend about another hour here and then head over to Escalante so we can get all our camping gear and stuff set up for tonight. Hopefully have a little fire, cook a little dinner, and then tomorrow morning we do peekaboo. Well, how'd you like that hike up? Yeah.
As I never felt before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cuidado. Cuidado, pô. Chega chegando.
Mas aí não aparece nada.
É, vem mais de cima.
Ai, eu precisava de mais.
Quer que eu faça? Não, só deixa uma perninha.
Como?
E aí faz como se não tem
Como
nada?
que você tira foto? Vinha,
Não, é porque a gente tá filmando.
Ah, entendi.
É que eu tô filmando. Não, mas eu queria tirar uma foto, na verdade.
Ah, tá,
gente.
Mas
faz
depois
assim,
você
ó.
tira uma foto do... Olha como eu tô linda.